This is my feedback for my clients. These are his strengths. The first strength was motivation. This was a strength for my clients because they gave me feedback most weeks that they were motivated. It was a strength because his good motivation enabled him to work towards his personal goals and the targets that I set him. It impacted on his performance because with my clients having good motivation, it enabled him to have a good performance during training as he was determined to reach targets. He didn't give up and wanted to train, enabling better results. Another one of his strengths was attitude. My client had good attitude during the training program. This was a strength because he was in a good frame of mind and was determined and and enabled him to get through each session. His good attitude enabled good performance during training as he was set on doing each session to reach his short-term and long-term targets. Another one of his strengths was progression on his fitness test, the press-up test. My client progressed throughout the sessions and it showed in his fitness test because before the training program he got 32 press-ups in the 1 minute press-up test, which is average, and when we did the test he got 36, which is just above average. His fitness result improved because of his muscular endurance training. So this shows his progression. Areas for improvement. The first area for improvement, it was progression, but this time with his 12-minute Cooper run. Even though my client improved from 2,758 metres to 2,780, we would have liked to have seen a better increase. However, this was also down to regular injuries, preventing him from aerobic endurance training. He didn't do as many aerobic endurance sessions as we both would have liked, so this affected his performance as he was unable to really improve. Another area for improvement was his long-term target not achieved. His improved aerobic endurance, it did improve, but only slightly, and not up until the level that we both would have hoped for. Again, this is because injuries played a part in this as well. Like progression, my client was injured for a lot of the sessions, so this contributed to him eventually not reaching his target, but and the level that we'd have hoped for. A last area for improvement was technique. My client could not get into the right technique for some of the free weight exercises, which could injure him, and he wouldn't actually be gaining anything. This impacted his performance because without good technique, he might have injured himself, and he wasn't actually developing, and he wasn't gaining any progress. Some training recommendations I would do for my clients. For power and strength, I would recommend some circuit training about 4 times a week, 45-minute sessions, giving 100% in at least 10 reps, doing it twice with no rest. And then I'd do some cardiovascular endurance. For that, I'd do some box exercise 3 times a week, about a 30-minute session with about an 8 to 9 intensity.